Mr. Brown, how are you, sir? What's going on, bud?
What's up, Mr. Doss?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How's your summer?
It was good. It was good. It's pretty relaxing. Kind of crazy though, with the whole quarantine and everything. You've been surviving.
Yeah,
How you doing? Not being able to play football? Are you still able to?
I'm still able to.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good, good,
none
good.
of my coach teammates had the corona, so it was cool. They
Okay.
can- they canceled our spring season though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why'd they cancel the spring season or the
because
past one?
yeah.
Oh,
So
the
what
past.
happened was the week that our school got canceled was supposed to be the first game of the spring season. So when
Mhm.
school canceled, so our games were supposed to be at LN and Warren Central. So we couldn't go to neither of those schools because their gates were closed. So we ended up not having a season.
Okay. Okay.
And our coaches was worried about everyone getting the corona, so
Yeah.
they just so the board of our league just said that they're gonna cancel the spring season.
Yeah.
But I do got a season coming up, and we're supposed to travel a lot this year.
Good. That'll be fun. That
Yeah,
was my favorite part when I did like travel sports was actually like getting to play different places, and it gave us excuses to kind of go um, see different places.
is this class gonna be like last year's class?
Um, yes and no. There are going to be some repeat things. So I'm gonna probably you'll help be like one of my experts here. Um, but they changed some of the curriculum, some of the stuff we did, and it's just gonna like for as long as we're virtual, we'll have kind of different type of stuff. But I am. But no, I'm. Do you mind if I kind of fall back and maybe have you like help people out with me if they're caught up on anything that we did last year? All
Uh
right.
huh.
Thank you, sir. All right. So we might actually. This looks like almost like we have a full room because I don't think this class is too big. Let me see here.
Oh, thank God! Last year, our class from last year was huge.
Yeah.
We
Yeah. It was
it
too
was
big for what we were trying to do. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3.
Do you require us to have our video on?
Wait, I got. Wait, what is this? This isn't my class, is it? Wait, this one? But I had. Wait a second. Oh, did he get switched up? Oh, this class that there are a couple people who were in my class yesterday. Their schedules must have changed. Let's see here. Oh yeah, some people got taken out of that class. Okay. I So actually, this class is fairly large. All right. We'll make it work though. Let's see here. Admit all. I So I'm I'll give people a couple more minutes, you guys, just so you know, so we don't start the 4 if they're still trying to get in, but because we're still missing about 10 kids or so. So I'll give them a couple more minutes if they're figuring out how to log in. Then after those couple minutes, I'll take attendance. Pull up my attendance. All right.
Mr. Doss,
Yes, Grayson, how's it going, bud?
my camera isn't working right now. That's why my camera's off.
All right, that's okay. That's okay.
Cables on my
Yeah.
PC.
That's okay. No worries. First day, anyways. I get the sense that first day a lot of people are kind of camera shy. So your camera doesn't work. A lot of people just don't have their cameras on. I guess I'll start taking attendance real quick. And you guys shout at me if I get your name wrong. Don't hesitate to call me out on that, because again, that your name is your name, and you deserve to be called by your name. So please do correct me if I don't say it right. Rocco, I think I saw you're here. Glad to have you, sir. Kind of like Mr. Brown, I'm gonna rely on you too at times, since you'll know some of the stuff that we did. And then is it Sael? You here? All right, cool. All righty. Naomi? You here? All righty. Jamie? We got a Jamie here? No Jamie? All right. Then Javier?
Here.
Right there? Okay. And do you go by Javier or do you go by Javi?
I go by Javi.
Javi, okay. Sounds good. Thank you, bud. We got wait, Javi, do you have an older brother?
Yes, his name is JJ. He's in class
Jay,
right now.
okay, so you're JJ's older brother. Okay, cool. Hopefully he didn't say anything bad about me. He didn't say I was lame or anything like that, did he?
I don't know.
You guys don't talk. All right. So Jaden, are you here? No Jaden. All right. It's fine. Let's see here. Romina. Is there Romina here? No. Okay. Skylar. No Skylar. All right. Ms. Dukart, how are you, kiddo?
Good.
Good. Is your sister surviving her first couple of days of high school?
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't really feel like real high school if it's at home. Did you guys survive the quarantine together? Barely. Yeah. Callie Fisher. Nice to
Yes.
I'm so glad, Callie, you're still making class in the car. I'm impressed, kiddo. Glad to have you. Then we got Elijah. Is there an Elijah here? Elijah. All right. Dion Gilmore.
Here.
Hello, sir. Thank you. Grayson, you are here. And Mr. Harley, how are you, sir? Glad to have you again.
Good.
You survived? Yeah, good. And then is it Darian Johnson? Darian Johnson? Is it Darian Johnson in the room? You there? Okay, cool. And is it Darian? I'm pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks. Is there a Valena Jackson? Nope. Okay. And then wait, what the heck? Why is this? Randy Miller. Oh, Randy Miller. Okay. Then is there a Kalen? No, Kalen. Michael Price.
Here.
All righty. Thank you. And then Jamal, did they switch you periods?
Me?
Jamal Rogers.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. Okay. And then we got Braylon. Braylon, are you in here, Mr. Sheriff? I don't see Braylon. No. Is it? We got Alondra. Are you here?
Here.
There we go. Glad to have you again. Good. And then Xavier, or is it Xavier?
Here.
Do you go by Xavier or Xavier?
Xavier.
Xavier. Okay. Cool. Alana.
Here.
Here. All right. Cool. Lazaro. No Lazaro. Okay. Ariana. Not Ariana. Ayana White. Oh, did I see a finger?
Here.
Okay. And then Nisa Whitehead or Camille. Nisa? No Nisa? No. Then John Wynn. Are you here? No, John Wynn. All right. And Valena, is that how you pronounce your name, kiddo? Is it Valena? I must not be pronouncing. Is it Valena or
It's Valena.
Valena? Okay. Thank you, kiddo. Glad to have them. Okay. So, got everyone. We'll see if anyone else joins. But for those who don't know me, you guys, I'm Mr. Doss. I am now. This is design and modeling. Most of you will be in my class this semester and next semester. Next semester it will be robotics. But design and modeling kind of teaches you guys the fundamental basics of engineering. And so we'll be doing a lot of projects. And I've got a couple gentlemen in here who took a similar class last year, and they can probably vouch that in this class you're gonna do things and mess up and get super frustrated and want to throw your hands in the air, shout and scream, and give up. But you're gonna have you gotta understand that's part of it. You're gonna get frustrated, and most of the time your grade is not going to depend on if whatever it was that you designed or created, if it functions to the fullest, you'll lose some points, but it's not going to be so bad that you'll fail the project or the assignment, because it is all about teaching you to not give up, to persevere, to try again, because you're getting graded on the process. Are you doing the whole process that you're taught to do as an engineer? It's not going to be a whole, like, are you getting graded simply on, did your thing work? Because you're going to do some hard stuff in here. You guys are going to, this is a class that's totally different from your typical class. Okay. You're not going to be given a worksheet to answer true or false questions or multiple choice questions. You're not going to be given big tests, things like that. You're going to get graded on stuff you're putting in your engineering notebook, the designs you're coming up with. Do they take into account the processes and the gadgets that I've kind of taught you guys? And so Darian and is Rocco still in here? Can you guys, Darian, would you, Rocco and Darian, would you guys agree that this class at times gets frustrating as heck because there are times where you're like, I don't know what to do? Yeah. Okay.
For me, not really.
Okay, Rocco, you're killing me, dude. All right. There are times people, I'll tell you, and Darian, I know can attest because he got frustrated several times last year, and it's part of it. And you will be better off if you get comfortable or okay with failing, and you don't look at that as, oh, I failed, oh well, but you go, oh, I failed. What was it that caused it to fail? Okay, because that's the mindset we want you to take away from this class. That's why it's so different. Because most classes you get graded on whatever it is. Did you get it right? There's like one right answer, and one partner might build one thing and it looks totally different, and it's 3 times the size of what you built. But if they both get the job done, okay, you both succeeded. If you both use the design process to come up with those ideas, you both succeeded and probably are going to get a good grade. So you don't need to worry about what Joe's doing over here if their design's different than yours, okay? Because it's all your own ideas. Yes, Donovan, question?
What do you do to make it into design and robotics?
You guys actually have to qualify for this class because I kind of had a long talk with the guidance counselors after last year and just said we need particular kids in here. We need kids who are leaders. We need kids who are resilient. We need kids who kind of have shown that effort needed to succeed. Because again, I don't need kids who are just super smart, naturally gifted, because that doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be willing to problem solve.
But are you talking about, you're talking about this class or
Yeah,
design
yeah,
and
this
robotics?
class. So this class, you guys kind of qualified to get into this class. So really, you guys should be pretty proud of yourselves because not everybody who wanted to take this class got to take this class. Teachers had to vouch for you that you were a kid who fit that sort of mold. So, is there another hand? Valena, is your hand up?
I have a question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do we need like anything to like do these projects or?
What we are in discussions about, there are some projects that you don't actually need any materials for, because a lot of them you can do via some computer programs that you can get online. But there are some projects that require materials, and we're considering kind of like what people are doing for band, possibly having a day where you guys come to school and pick up the supplies and take them home that you're going to need. And then some projects might just use like at-home items, like maybe you have like a tissue box or a cereal box or something that you can cut up and tape up to build something, or like note cards or things like that. So we're still kind of figuring out the virtual part, since we don't really, it was kind of like last minute that we decided to go virtual. But there are things that we'll be able to do. Yep, Donovan?
I meant design and robotics. Well, do we have to qualify for that class too?
I think check your second semester classes. Most of you guys, from what I understand, are in automation and robotics. If you aren't, you can ask to take it. It doesn't mean that you didn't qualify for it. It might just mean that in the scheduling, maybe you want to take another class too. And so they gave you that class second semester or something like that.
Hold up,
Okay.
how do you check second semester classes?
If you go to your schedule and then scroll all the way down to terms 3 and 4, because that's third quarter and fourth quarter. But it'll be called like automation and robotics.
Nah,
But-
it doesn't say my schedule is built yet. It just says I have advisory.
Oh, okay. So they'll still figure that out. There's time. And I'll vouch for you, kiddo.
Because I want to be in that class.
Yeah, and I'll vouch for you. I know who you are as a kid, as a student, since I had you last year. But anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rolling with some essentials, and then since this is all virtual, I want to spend most of the time kind of getting to know you guys, because it's so hard to kind of get to know you guys via Zoom. Like, it's just not ideal. And so I'm going to want to spend more time getting to know you guys than what I typically would in person. But I've got a few things that I need to go over before. So let's see here. I'm going to share my screen here with you guys. I think most of you guys were able to kind of navigate the homepage on Canvas, given you were able to get on Zoom. But I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of that.
Well, we need to annotate when you share your screen right now, because if we do, I'm going to go upstairs and go to the computer I can annotate with.
Oh, no, you don't have to annotate anything. This is just me walking through all the stuff that's on the home screen. So let's see here. Share screen. Here we go. Share. Can everyone see now the screen I have pulled up? It's just the home page on Canvas. Everyone can see that? Well, all right. Anyways, so this homepage, it kind of gives you a little bit of information about me, as well as it has stuff on here how to get to different things in the class. So I started with the things about me. The picture in the top left corner, that's my family. It's me, my son, daughter, and my wife, and then our crazy dog, Luna. And everything on this screen, you can actually click and it'll send you to something, even some of the random objects. So like you could actually click on this picture, I'll show you, and it goes to a news article about my son, who we adopted last year, and they did a news story on him. And so that gives you a little bit of idea of who my family is. And then these are my favorite teams: Pacers fan, Colts fan, and I like to follow IU basketball. You can actually click on those posters and they'll send you to like highlights, things like that. I really like to landscape and do outdoor gardening, so I have a plant. And if you click on it, it sends you to like the landscaping video. Then the basketball is my favorite sport. There's a IU buzzer beater highlight video on there. I'm a Star Wars geek, so if you click on R2-D2, it sends you to a Mandalorian trailer. I went to John Carroll University for college, so that's why that banner's there. And it, if you click on it, it just sends you to the school website. So if anyone's been to Cleveland, Ohio, that's where John Carroll is. And then I have an Australian cattle dog, like I said, Crazy Luna. We say Luna is short for lunatic because she's that crazy. But if you click on the picture of the dog right there, that will send you to a video about Australian cattle dogs, which is what she is. And it gives you information about that breed and why she's so crazy. And then the last personal item is that picture of North Central. I graduated from North Central back in 2008. And so I'm a Washington Township kid. I grew up right by Crooked Creek. I had a good time in Washington Township, but then everything else is school related, so or class related. So, for example, if you click on this book that's on my desk, you click there, it'll send you to a page where it'll have all the chapters of a book that we will read over the course of this year. It will not be a weekly homework assignment, so Darion and Rocco, you do not have to worry. It'll be more like we do it once a month. So you guys are lucking out there. And most of the time it'll be in class. So lucky you guys. I am. But and then if you click on the notebook on my desk, it'll send you to that digital agenda book if you need to make another copy of it. So that's there for you. But then I've got all this stuff on the computer screen, and this is stuff that you are going to need for in class. If you click where it says daily news, it'll send you to the class daily news page, which will give you a breakdown of what we're doing during the day and the agenda. It'll tell you the learning objective, and then it'll just give you a brief little kind of description of the day, as well as any homework that you'll get assigned or any homework that is due that day. And then you can click on that to go to Skyward. This little DET symbol, if you click on that, DET stands for Daily Engineering Tasks. That is basically your like do now. I'll give you about 5 minutes and you'll have 2 to 3 quick questions to answer. They won't take particularly too long, and they'll just be a review of stuff that we've learned. Depending on what day in that 2-week frame, because since we see each other every other day, I have it set up for like a 2-week rotation, because in 2 weeks we see each other 5 times. And so that last day that you'll see me over that 2-week period will be day 5. So you'll click on that and I'll send you to the little quiz. I have make code here. This is something if you want to learn how to write code to make a video game. We may do a project like that if the virtual stuff gets extended for a long period of time, because that's something easy to do just on your computer and you don't need any materials. But like I said, it kind of teaches you how to write code to make different video games and have different features.
Can I do that for a little while, but still listen?
What was that?
Can I do that for a little while, but still listen to what you're saying?
Not right now. Not right now. You'll get time though. You'll definitely get time. And probably at the end today, if you don't want to do the whole group thing, you can work on that too. Then the Zoom thing's there. Tinkercad is a 3D model application and software that we'll use to make 3D models of things. For the kiddos who took my class last year, we used SketchUp instead, but we're going to use Tinkercad this year. So if you remember what you did on SketchUp with like the house and the puzzle pieces, that's what, like you technically, if you guys had a 3D printer at home, you could make a design on Tinkercad and send that file to your 3D printer and it would make it for you. So typing.com, that's just if they have a coding practice. If you want to get faster at coding, you can do that on your spare time. This takes you to your Google Drive. You guys will be getting accounts for Project Lead the Way. And to get to those, to sign in, you'll click on that. But I haven't given you guys your accounts yet, so just hold out on that. YouTube, I'm gonna have a YouTube channel that you can click on that, and it will send you to here, and that playlist will be all of the basically recorded classes that we do online. And so if you miss a day, you can click on that and you'll be able to see the entire recorded class and get caught up on what we did. And then let's see here. Oh, and lastly, if you click on this remind button, it will send you to a link that will ask you to sign up for my class, and it will send reminders out. If we have projects and due dates, I'll say, hey, don't forget to bring these supplies in, or hey, there's this assignment, don't forget it's due tomorrow. Or sometimes I might send some extra credit, like a random extra credit question. If you respond back, you get the extra credit because you're able to message back. So if you're like, hey, Mr. Doss, I don't get what you mean by, or like, what was it again I needed? Or, hey, Mr. Doss, is there any homework for next class? You can send me that message. I'll get it, like a little text message on my phone, and I'll be able to send a message back. Okay. And so I'm actually going to ask for everyone to sign up. And so I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to let you go and then click on this remind button yourself to sign up. And then this will be 10 points if you sign up, and then you'll get 10 more extra credit points if someone from home signs up as well. So you could potentially have a 200% for this class on your first day. If you sign yourself up and then have a family member sign up. Sound good? So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to let you guys get onto that home screen again and click on that remind. And and Dion, you know what? I don't have anything for that lamp if you click on it. That's a good question. Do you have any suggestions on like a link?
Sorry, Mr. Doss, I was busy with something.
What was that? Should it be like a video on how to make lamps, or I kind of tried to make this room look like the room I redecorated in my home over quarantine, because I did a whole lot of house projects. All right, I'm already getting some alerts of people signing up, so that is awesome. There we go. Keep coming in. Good, good, good.
Are we allowed to use our phone number for it?
Yeah, you can if you want. If you want to like the alerts to go to your phone, like through a text message or through the app, you can do that.
Okay.
Hold on, how do you do this again? Where am I supposed to go to?
So if you go to the home page on Canvas, and then if you click on where it says remind on the right side of the,
Yep.
if you click on that, it'll send you to like a little page that says sign up for Mr. Doss's class.
Hold on, do we have to sign up right now, or can we do it later?
You can do it later if you want. I just wanted.
Is there directions we need to do to sign up right now, though? If we do sign up, do we need to join like a class? Do we need to join something?
It'll literally just be it'll just say, hey, join Mr. Doss's class. My goodness. Hey, Darren, I am trying to respond to you, but I keep getting alerts that pop up that block where I can type. So let me see here. So Darren. Darren. There we go. Javi, did you do it through your phone?
Huh?
Did you sign up through your phone?
I don't have a phone.
Oh, you don't have a phone? Okay, so did you set up like an email or something?
Hmm.
I think it sends that code to your email. And then just like a confirmation code.
Wait, but I got it through my phone.
You can do it through your phone too. Yeah, you can choose how you want to sign up. Because my kid, I tell him he's not allowed to get a phone until he drives. And so he wouldn't be able to sign. Not everyone has a phone.
I signed up on Google, but then I used the confirmation code on my phone.
Okay, yeah, that works. All right, let's see here. All right, so majority of you, it looks like, signed up, so that's awesome. And if you're still trying to figure it out, that's okay. You can still work on that, because what I'm gonna have us do now is I'm gonna just have us do a quick little share.
Do we need that for today?
You don't. I'm not gonna send any messages out today. Nothing at least that is like information that you need to know, because we're not doing any class assignment today. This is more just getting to know you. So if you want to do it at a later time, that's fine. But I just wanted to, in case you were worried you might forget, and you wanted help doing it, you could do it now. As far as the kind of getting to know you activity, we're going to do a little bit of a quick CPR. And with that, I kind of want the share to be basically, I want everyone to think about the 3 things that have gotten them through this crazy quarantine and helped you kind of not go insane. And it can't be anything like food and water, because that's clearly gotten you through the quarantine, because that's kept you alive. But what were the things, like if you didn't have these 3 things, you probably would have gone crazy and like been one of those people on some viral video where like you're screaming at somebody because of some silly reason. And it's just because you lost your mind. So like, for example, for me, my 3 things were I needed my TV. JJ, quit interrupting my class. I needed my TV because I watched so many like movie and TV series, more than I ever did in my entire life. And then I needed my outdoor time where I could work on landscaping, and I needed my house projects like woodworking and stuff like that, where I redid a room and built a light fixture and did some stuff outside on our deck. But so everyone think of 3 things that have helped you survive this crazy time. And then
Real quick, so when I was signing into the reminder,
yeah.
I accidentally pressed parent.
Oh, that's okay. I can switch your role, I think, so no worries. You're good. But is anyone willing to share first? And again, not things that physically kept you alive. Heart and your lungs are things that physically kept you alive. You need that every day, not even during a quarantine. So, how about Milena? Is your hand raised because you want to go first, or I got a question?
Oh, can I go first?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys go first.
Well, number 1 is I needed fresh air because like my family likes like going on 1 mile jogs around the park, and so by like going to the park, we're still social distancing and we're getting fresh air.
Good, good.
And also my phone.
That's been the most common one, I think.
Uh-huh. And oh, sorry, my sister just came. And number 3 is other people going insane with me.
Just knowing you're not alone. If you're feeling a little crazy, you just know everyone else is crazy too. That's reassuring.
The entire world is going crazy.
Yeah. Good. All right. Well, thank you. And then Donovan, is that a hand to go next?
No, I just forgot to take it.
Oh, you just forgot to take your hand down? Okay. All right. Any volunteers to go next? Oh, John? All right. Thank you, sir. Nice to see you again.
One, TikTok. 2, my dogs. And 3, I don't know.
TikTok and dogs, that's it. Fair enough. Your dogs, though. What kind of dogs do you have?
So I have a Labrador and I have a German/Australian Shepherd.
Oh my gosh. Those are some good dogs. Those are good dog breeds. I had a German Shepherd for like a week, and then my wife made me return him because he jumped up on my son and almost knocked him down the stairs because he was like 3 times the size of my son. And so she was like, nope. And I'm pretty sure I cried like a baby. Like a German Shepherd was like the dog since a kid I always wanted to like grow up and have. And then I finally got one and had it for just a week. My wife's not much of a dog person. Let's see here. Anybody else volunteering? Or is it just victims from here on out? Just victims? All right, well, lucky victim number 1.
But wait, what's the question again?
Basically, what were the 3 things that kind of kept you sane during this quarantine? Like, so you didn't go crazy or anything. Darren, you're offering?
I was training, me and my nephew, we trained a lot, for football.
Good.
I played the game, and I was going back and forth to my hometown during that time. So
What's your hometown?
I was active a little bit, but I didn't really sit in the house that much sometimes.
Well, that's good. But where's your hometown?
Gary, Indiana, by Chicago.
Oh, Gary, I think I knew that.
And,
cool.
It's like in the northwest Indiana.
Because I ate a lot. I ate so much. Like, literally, I had like.
Who is saying they ate so much? I need to meet other people.
I had 19.
There we go. Okay. Well, cool, Darren. Thank you, sir. Any other volunteers?
I'll go. I will say my game.
Okay.
Food and Netflix.
Food and Netflix. Okay. Give me something other than food, because that clearly kept you alive. But what kept you sane? Or are you just one of those people who like stress eats and that helped you stay sane?
No, probably. I don't know.
Are you racing right now? Are you racing somebody in a car right now? It sounds like cars.
No.
What game do you play? I think you said your game. What game do you play?
2K20.
2K20. All right. Who's your team of choice?
The Clippers.
Oh God, no!
I just say Clippers.
With Paul George. Ugh.
You should have said Lakers.
Vomit.
The Lakers suck.
No, they don't.
Well, I don't disagree. I don't like the
Paul George
Lakers either,
sucks.
but Paul George makes me angry.
Paul George is trash.
All right. Jamal, you want to share your 3?
My game, 2K, GTA. Yeah, that's it.
You're too young to play GTA.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Uh,
I
I
know.
play GTA too, so
no GTAs. Don't play GTA. You guys are all too
Play
young.
GTAs.
all I do is drive
Fun
around.
though.
Oh my God.
Even if you steal someone else online's card.
Oh,
Rob people.
that game is horrifying. All right.
All I do is drive around in GTA, to be honest with you.
All right. So, Nicolette.
Maybe my phone and Netflix.
Oh, Netflix. Nothing else. What was the best thing on Netflix you watched all quarantine?
I don't know.
You're too young to watch Tiger King, but that was the craziest stuff I've ever seen in my entire life. That was. When
Carol
I found
Bash.
out there are people that exist like that, I was like, oh my goodness gracious.
Carol Baskin.
I don't really know TikTok, but I saw a TikTok Carol Baskin song and dance, and I thought
Killer husband whacked him.
that was the most hilarious thing ever. All right. So next up, just because this is where you are on my screen, is Sael. And Sael, I have to tell you, I thought you were somebody's parent when I saw you on the screen. I thought you were full-grown adult. So my guess is are you in 8th grade? Okay. Well, at least like you're one of the oldest kids in the building as far as being in 8th grade. But I could have sworn you looked like you were 20 years old. But what were your 3 things, bud?
Skateboard, phone, and bed.
Oh, so you're a skateboarder. Cool. Do you longboard at all or anything like that?
I wanna try longboarding.
Yeah, that looks really fun. I had a couple friends in college who did that. But I can't balance worth a darn. So, and then it just makes me more scared when I'm
When you
moving.
fall, it hurts a lot.
Yeah. So that, and I'm a big wimp, so I don't think I could do that. But cool. Thanks, bud. All right, Avi, your turn.
I was supposed to share something.
Yeah, there are 3 things that kind of kept you sane.
Well, I believe my video games,
Okay.
my pet dog, and my computer.
Computer. Okay. You would have gotten bonus points if you said annoying JJ as much as possible. If that was what kept you sane, that would have been good. So what kind of dog do you have?
He's a pit bull. Do you want me to get him?
Yeah, if you're able to, that'd be cool.
Hey, here, boy.
Who is
Give me a second.
that's okay. Who's Godbridger? No?
Can I go next?
Do I have a volunteer? Yeah, Donovan, you wanna he's getting his dog, go ahead and share your 3 things.
My 2 cats,
Okay.
Autumn and August. One's a calico and one's a black cat.
That's cool.
Box.
Here we go.
Netflix.
See him?
Oh wow, he's a big old dog. Yeah.
Look up.
Cute.
Hey.
How old is he?
Huh?
How old is he?
I believe he's
It looks
only
like a
2.
black pit bull
2?
or a black lab.
Yeah. He's a pit bull, he said.
Yeah, he's a pit bull.
Very cool.
Hey, look up. Look up, boy. Hey, look at the camera. Hey.
All right. Cool, cool. Yep. All right, so Donovan,
Oh, there he goes.
you said, Donovan, you said Xbox, you said, what else?
My cats.
Your cat, and then what was your, I don't think we heard your third.
Oh, boy.
Netflix.
Netflix.
Oh,
Okay,
boy.
did you have a show or movie that was like just the best thing ever for quarantine?
Okay, so I rewatch both of these because I don't believe any other show on Netflix is this good. The Flash and All American.
My son is obsessed with The Flash. And he about lost his mind when he found out that the season finale for this past season had to be stopped mid-shoot because of the virus.
on.
So they haven't finished.
My dog wants to go outside.
All right.
I can bring one of my cats.
Oh yeah, if you want to show off your cat too, that's fine.
I'll be right back.
All right. While he's doing that, Callie, I'm gonna let you share your three things.
Netflix, my pets, and the mall.
Okay. And so what was your Netflix go-to? What was your favorite show or movie?
I don't know. Just anything that I find interesting.
So you're not picky. You'll just watch it. Cool. All right. And then let's see here. Naomi, could you go next?
Yeah. I'm gonna say my bed, my dog, and Netflix.
All righty. And then what kind of dog do you have?
She's a Yorkie.
So you got an itty bitty dog. Little tiny itty bitty dog.
I got him.
Is she there with you now?
He's a crazy one, but I got
Everyone's
him.
pets are making their TV debut.
Hey, Augie, look.
There. There's Donovan's cat. So very cool. Very cool. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God, your throat cut.
Hey,
All right, okay. I'm gonna go play.
who is
I'll be right back.
Godbreaker?
I'm gonna go put my cat back.
I'm gonna have to remove this person if they can't reveal who they are, because I don't know who the heck they are and they keep making noise. All right. In the meantime, who else hasn't gone yet? Alana? Is it Alana or is it Elena?
It's Alana.
Alana, okay. Sorry, kiddo. I just want to make sure I had it right. But what are your three things?
My phone, my bed, and Netflix.
Phone, bed, and Netflix. Okay, so do you have like I've asked other people, any sort of Netflix show that's the all-time best?
Shush, be quiet. I'm in class.
All American and
All American and what?
Hey!
But what was it was All American and what?
Supergirl.
Oh, okay, yeah. My son also watches that. His CW stuff, like that's his channel. He loves that. Cool. All right, and then Ayana.
Netflix, my phone,
Oh, come here.
and FaceTime.
Come here.
You said Netflix, your phone, and FaceTime. Okay, so
Augie.
on Netflix, did you have a show?
Tiger King, American Horror Story, and Glee.
How are you allowed to watch Tiger King? Well, that was the craziest stuff I've ever seen. It was not age appropriate.
Look, I see a cat.
I got my kitty. Hold him. It's okay.
But very cool.
I got my kitty.
And then
Hey, what are you looking at me?
Grayson, you want to share?
Your mic on?
Oh gosh, I got him.
Turn that on.
Your
Oh,
mic
sorry,
on?
what'd you say?
Grayson, it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Turn that off.
Wait, what'd you ask? Sorry.
That's an
Your three things. What are your three things that got you, like, kept you sane through the quarantine?
Oh, probably my vacation to Michigan. My Minecraft and probably Netflix and Disney Plus.
Oh, very good. All right, so I got two questions for you. Where in Michigan did you go?
We went like right to the shore of Michigan Lake. I don't really remember what the state was called, but we all
Okay, very cool, very cool. All right, and then the other question I had was, shoot, what was the other thing
I'm
you
back.
said?
Disney Plus and
Oh yeah, Disney Plus. What's your favorite Disney Plus show?
Mandalorian.
Oh, you have amazing taste.
Did you kick Godbringer?
What? Yeah,
Did you kick-
Godbridger. Yeah, I kicked him just because I didn't know who they wouldn't reveal who they were, and they just kept making noise.
Yeah, they kept like blowing into the thing or whatever.
Yeah. Nicolette, you got a question?
No, I was just gonna say the show.
Oh yeah, what was your show?
Supernatural and Merlin.
Okay, so I think I've seen and heard of that show. Is Supernatural like a? Is it like
What
a
were the two brothers' names? Because I
is it
remember it.
darker? Like, is it kind of like a darker show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What were the two brothers' names? Because I'm pretty sure I remember it.
What's that off of Netflix?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers' names.
All right. Next
Or the two
up,
friends' names.
everyone's pictures keep like shifting and changing on stuff. Like, I've got Alondra. How about you?
My dogs, exercise, and penny boarding.
Okay, that is so cool. One, love the dog, and two, you said penny boarding. What's penny boarding?
Like kind of skateboarding.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah. All right. And I'm so glad to have you again, kiddo. And then, is your brother there too? No, he's not there.
Yeah, now I remember now. Now I remember.
All right.
My dad and mom were in love with that show.
Oh, is that what? Yeah. Michael Price.
Yeah.
Michael, you there?
Yes, what's noise?
Oh, did you go already?
Yes.
Oh, I apologize. I like all the ones that have cameras off, it's just names, and I'm like, I've not been very good about remembering just.
Yo, turn your TV down. I don't want to hear you play GTA.
Okay. Rocco, how about you?
My three things was anime, video games, and my cat.
Okay, and your video game of choice, and then if you have your cat nearby, you are welcome to give them their TV debut.
The main video game I've been playing recently is Rainbow Six Siege. I'm trying to get the plat.
Okay,
Which is the rank.
I have never heard of that game. You're gonna have to tell me what that
You
game's
have?
about.
Oh, it's a first-person shooter game.
Oh God, of course.
It's kind of set up like CS:GO, but
Why
more
am
Call of
I
Duty style.
not surprised when that was everything I had to do with
It's a good
was
game.
block all of that stuff from you on our computers.
It's not a really gore game. It's just it's a good game though.
Yeah, just like 1v1.lol. Y'all over here thinking that's a goal.
Why?
Y'all.
All the ones talking right now are all the ones I also had to be like, get off that game and freeze your computer screens last year.
Yeah, it wasn't even that bad.
Cow!
We're
I
talking
did that
about
baby
money
once.
So I'm about to give
Uno,
you a
that's
dozen.
cow. Stop playing with me.
All right, and then I've got Xavier Storm.
Yeah. Sorry, what?
What were your 3 things?
Video games, something to do, and sleep.
Okay, and then what's your video game of choice?
Mostly GTA.
Oh my gosh. Again, you guys are too young for that game.
Gosh, you can't be mad. I haven't played GTA in a minute. I've only been playing 2K. I'm trying to hit that big SS1.
Well, that means if you said you haven't played it in a minute, that means you played it when you were even younger, which is even worse.
No, I didn't. No, I got it this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it like this year.
All right.
And I'm trying to hit that big SS1 on 2K, so I'm not
Yeah.
on GTA
Your turn, bud.
most of the time.
Dion, what were your 3 things?
I've dropped off Jermichael in 2K. I've dropped off Cardell in 2K.
All right, no, we lost Dion. So,
I didn't go to this.
Oh, Dion's typing. Okay. So Dion said coffee, YouTube, and his phone. Okay. Favorite YouTube channel then, or do you just like random stuff on YouTube, or is there like?
Can I tell y'all my favorite YouTube channel?
It's not your turn yet, Jamal. Oh. What's their channel about? Is it like, do they stream video games? Okay, yep. So I figured, all right, cool. And then Mr. Johnson, how about yourself? Darian Johnson. Do we not have Darian? Oh. Darian, you gotta give me something, kiddo. How about 2 things? Not 3, but 2. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nothing, and nothing, I guess. Oh, well, I'm not a dentist, so I'm not going to be pulling any teeth to get answers. But Jamal, before we move on, I will now let you say your favorite YouTube channel or what it was that you were trying to say.
No, my favorite YouTube channel is my YouTube channel.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness.
It ain't. You're just lying. You're just hating.
All right. So now, what I am going to have us do now, because we've got until when? Let's see here. We've got your next class starts at 2:40, and so this is technically now like the 20 minutes of office hours, but you're not going to be doing any work for me, so we don't really need to use office hours. But I thought we could play a kind of fun team building game, and also what this would do is kind of show me a little bit of your critical thinking ability, because has anyone, and raise your hand or you can type it in the chat, has anyone played the game Codenames before? Yep.
I've
No
never heard of it.
Codenames
Mr. Doss,
players? Yeah.
does this class end at 2:10 or 2:30?
2:30. It technically, like right now, 2:10 to 2:30 is like office hours. Like if I were to assign you an assignment, you would then get, and then you'd have like this time to try, and if you need help, you could ask me questions and things like that. So, but since I'm not giving you an assignment, I'm just going to use this time for the game. But our first project is probably not next week, but the week after, because you're going to kind of get introduced to the basics. And then we'll start and open up with a project after that. But
That's one good looking Jolly Rancher.
oh my gosh. So now, so the way Code Games works for those, sounds like no one's played it. So let's see here, where's the button I have for code names?
Somebody's name is named is Asian the Builder.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen again. Here we go. So the way this Code Games works is there are two teams. Okay, there's a blue team and a red team, and and then each team has what is called a spy master. And so you'll see here there are 25 words on, and this is like a board. There are 25 words, and then and the blue team has 9 words that they have to figure out. The red team has 8 words they have to figure out, and then the rest are words that are neither team's words. But the spy master is the one who gets to see which words are which. Okay? The players just see this. And so, for example, and so the spy masters, what they want to do is they want to get their teammates to guess the correct words. And so, if you can get them to guess multiple words in one turn, that gives you an advantage. Are these questions about what to do, you guys? Once I'm done with them, the directions, I'll answer the questions, okay? But I'll keep your hand raised so I don't forget. So you want your teammates to guess the correct words. And if you can get them, because you're only allowed to give them a 1-word clue, but you can say 1-word clue and how many words that clue is for. So let's say if I was blue, I might say my clue is cover, and then I'd say 2 because it means that clue applies for 2 words. And so what I want is for people, my teammates, to guess the word hood because it covers your head, and actually shoot, I thought glove was blue, but that's the death word. But anyways, that was a bad example because if someone guessed glove, and since it's a death word, that team would automatically lose. But you don't. The death word is the worst word
I'm
for
sorry.
anybody to guess. So instead, let me see here. What's a better? Maybe my clue was mining and 2, and that means like I'd want them to guess drill because you use a drill to mine, and then diamonds because people can mine for diamonds. Okay, and so and then if they guess the wrong word, it goes to the next team's turn. Now, if the blue team guesses a red word, the red word gets that point, and it's also their turn now. If the blue team just guesses the black word, that just ends their turn, and the red team gets to go. And it's once whichever team gets all its words guessed first win.
Oh, Mr. Doss.
Okay, so questions. So Donovan.
Oh, it was a question. I was just gonna say something, but I'll let them do their question.
Oh, okay. Valena, you had a question?
Yeah. So how many out two? How actually one? How many guesses does somebody get?
So if you say, let's say, like your clue, and then you say 2 words, like you say it goes for 2 words. So like you give your clue, and then you say the number 2. That means there are 2 words on here that clue goes for. You can guess until you get one of them wrong. Like if you get the wrong word. Now, if you guess both words, you technically as a team could try and guess another word, but that's guessing with no clue. And so like that's a big risk because you could guess the other team's one, or you could guess the death word, which would make you lose. And so it's not recommended that you guess more words than they gave you a clue for. Does that make sense? So, this game requires a spy master for both teams. So I need 2 spy masters. So who thinks they would be comfortable trying to give clues for, what was that? So I need to look at everybody here. See everyone.
Donovan
Well,
Harley.
Well, Donovan, and then anybody else willing to be a spy master for the other team? John? Okay, so you guys are going to be the spy masters. Okay, so in a second, I'm going to stop sharing the screen, and then I will privately message both of you guys what your words are and what the death word is.
Okay.
Okay, sound good? Because I don't want everyone to see that, and I don't even know the words yet until I click on the spy master view. Okay, and then after I give you your words, then I'll tell everyone whose team they're on. Okay?
Mr. Doss,
Mhm.
I came up with the best Jolly Rancher flavor. They crush up every
best
single
Jolly
Jolly Rancher. It's a suicide Jolly Rancher flavor.
Yeah, is that so? All right, so let's see here. I've got, okay, so here's my red words. So, so John, here you go. I'm sending you your words now.
Come on.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 9. So those are your 9 words. You get all those? John, you good? Okay, and then Donovan. Wait, did we lose Donovan? What happened to Donovan?
What?
Did Donovan get kicked out? Is anyone willing to, if he doesn't get back on here, anyone willing to be the spy master? Do you guys just want me to be the spy master then? No one else is? Okay, so then I guess I just need to write these down for myself. Oh my gosh, my words are hard. Okay, so then the teams are going to be this. It'll be, let's see here. I've got Jamal, Naomi, John, Alana, Grayson, and Ayana. You guys are one team. And then it'll be me, Sael, Javi, Milena, Callie, and Alondra. So we're going to be team red. And John, your team is going to be team, or no, sorry. Did I just say, no, we are team blue. And John, your team is team red. Okay. So I'm going to go back to sharing the screen. Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, Donovan is back. I will send him his words and he'll be the spy master and I will step out. So, back with us, Donovan. Donovan, you there?
Hello?
Hey, Donovan, I'm sending your words now.
No, I can't see any words because I'm on, I just had a brownout and my power's not coming back on right now.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Right.
So, I can still see the words, so I'll still do it. I just need you to send me the, codes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm sending them into you in the chat right now.
Okay.
So.
So do I have to get my team to guess these words?
Yes, and you can only give a one-word clue.
Can we do a practice round?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then I'm going to tell you what the death word is.
Sort of like one-word clue, like for each word, or?
Well, you can say a one-word clue and then try and say like it. You say it's a one-word clue, and then you can say it applies to 2 words or 3 words, and they can try and guess those 3 words. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And so now I just sent you what the death word is, meaning if they accidentally guess that word, then your team loses. Okay. So Donovan, your team is, who did I say? Sael, Valena, Alondra, Javi. Who else? Was it Rocco? And Cal. I think that's the whole team. All right. So what we'll do, so John, your team gets to go first because you have one more word than the blue team. So John, you can give your one-word clue, and then you can
give me a second.
Have people try and guess. And you say your one-word clue and how many words they could guess on that clue.
Okay, I'm back. Hold up, did we start?
Well, John, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. You have your one-word clue.
Okay.
What team am I?
Jamal, you are on John's team, I believe.
Am I blue?
That is not a one-word clue, kiddo. Your one-word clue. Yeah. Okay. So His one word clue, you guys, is sharp. And is that for one word?
Yes.
Okay, sharp 1. And then anybody from John's team, if you guys want to discuss which word you want to guess and make sure you guys are all in agreement before submitting that word as your guess, you may. So does anyone on John's team think they know what that one word is?
Hold up. I'll just ask after this turn.
Anybody? No one thinks they know what the word is if the clue is sharp? Javi is suggesting the word knife.
They guessed it.
Does
They
anyone
guessed it.
agree
Knife.
with that? Well, you can't say anything yet, John, because what if there were people who disagreed? All right. So John, you're not really allowed to be like, oh yeah, that's it. You have to wait for them to confirm it, and then if they confirm that that's the one they want. But yeah, so knife, where is it? Knife is the red word. Okay, so red has 8 more words left, and blue has 8 words. So now it's
Hold on,
blue's
I'm on
turn.
red.
Yeah, you're on red. So so Donovan, what's your one word clue?
My butt's had to hawk.
And like I said, you can try and get ahead by saying one word, but you can say that it applies to multiple words, like 2. So Donovan, do you know your one word?
Cream.
What is it? Cream?
Cream. And it's in a set of 2 words. 2 words.
Like CREAM? Like,
Yeah.
okay. Cream, 2 words. John. Okay. So so does everyone agree with Callie?
Can I say who got?
Not
Say-
yet. No, you can't say anything yet. So, or does someone have a different one they want to? If no one suggests a different one, then I'm going to submit those 2. Okay, so which one, Callie, do you want me to click on first? Because you might have both of them right, you might have one of them right, or you might have none of them right. But in case you only have one of them right, which one are you most sure of that you want me to click on that one first in case it's the wrong one? Because if it's the wrong one, you don't even get to see if the other one was right.
No.
Oh, I guess it is 2:30. What do you want to? So guess real quick. What do you think?
Pie.
What was that, Callie? You think pie? Unfortunately, that was nobody's word.
It's whip.
And so that would end your turn. So we'll try this again. I won't have to explain it next time, and we can try to actually play a complete game because whip was one of the words. What was your other word that you were trying to say, Donovan?
That was the only one whip.
Well, then why did you say it went for 2 words?
No, because it was going to go with that word, whipped cream.
Oh, so you just misunderstood. So like when you say your clue and then you say 2, you mean that there are 2 words on the board that fit that clue.
Oh, I didn't know
that are your words.
I meant it was like in a pair. I meant like
okay,
the 2
yeah.
words were
No.
in a pair.
Okay. But But just in the future, just remember that, okay?
Okay.
But I will. I'll let you guys get going since you got a class at 2:40. I'm looking forward to this year. I'll get to. We'll kind of jump into some stuff next week and go from there. But thanks, guys.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye.